Yeah, check it.
He's back.
I got people warn my life like it's a retail, while others lie in their raps cause they know that the streets sell. I'm such a complete drill, structure in the game, and I play it by the rule cause I study the detail. My mind is the deep cell, locked in a cheap cell, molded as a kid to get busy and ring bells. See sold of a seashell, that is the Jack be nimble. So many colorful phrases that's to tap the middle. It's actually simple, be chill, relax your temple. I remember back in the days we used to crash the rentals. Nowadays people they scam while others measuring grams. It's angles to the game, but it's really a single plan. Cause I'm really a simple man. There's no hiding, I took a stand. A menace to the game, got these cowards hiding their hands. It's the bottle that holds the sand. It's a test of time. I'm laying claim to the throne, so the rest must die. Yes, it's I, CK, the best outside. And my soldier moving with Dre, so bring your vest outside. Out here thinking people is real until they testify. Instrumental, reach wrong, I pop it, pimple. Leave a hole in your face so they can spot the dimple. First I'm killing the top, then we can start the ripple. And you can save all the words, cause them thoughts is fickle. Results on brickle, the play the haters want some pickles. I got people warn my life like it's a retail, while others lie in their raps cause they know that the streets sell. I'm such a complete drill, structure in the game, and I play it by the rule cause I study the detail. My mind is a deep cell, locked in a cheap cell, molded as a kid to get busy and ring bells. See sold of a seashell.
Salute, salute, salute. Top of the game. Y'all already know what it is. 212 flow and all that. We back outside. Devin Jackson was good. Salute. Top of the game. Eli, top of the game. Salute. Jeremy Leonardo. Salute, salute. Pull no punches. Top of the game. You already know what it is. L Blizz was good. Salute, salute. You already know what it is, man. Early morning flow back on that Rise and Grind. Got time now. We outside. What's good with the people out there, man? Holla at your boy, man. You know what I mean? This morning I want to chop it up, man, with people identifying with self, man. What I mean by identify with self, identify with the things that make you happy, man. You know, a lot of times we do things according to like another person's timeline, their beliefs, their likes, their dislikes, but never really identify with the things that make us right. I mean, that make us happy. You know what I mean? Harlem Romeo, well, you already know what it is. Salute, salute, what it do? Even a lot of these cats out there, they'll see get up here on a day-to-day or whatever, and they're not really catering to things that they actually like. They're afraid to show who they really are. You know, like I travel with people, I've been places with people, and you'll be surprised how much people like art and shit like that or whatever. Something as simple as skating. Cause I skate, I got skates, you know, I go skating. Doesn't matter if I'm in New York, North Carolina, Georgia, wherever I'm at, you know, I keep my skates with me or whatever. Even now, this year when I was working or whatever, I have my skates on deck. You know what I mean? And if I found time, if I wasn't tired, because you know, doing 10-hour shifts and industrial construction, that's it, strenuous. You can come in, you feel like you're all right, take that shower, you sit down and watch TV and you're done. You're waking up with your alarm going up at 4 o'clock, 4:35. So, you know, it can be strenuous, you know. T-Bone for color, you already know what it up. Salute, salute, salute. You know what I mean? So we gotta start identifying with what's real, man. What's authentic. You know, a lot of these dudes is online, they just catering to what they think the people want to hear them say, and all the rest of that or whatever case it may be. And they're not being real. You know what I mean? You ain't know. Chill, bang, salute, salute, salute. Top of the game, homie. They ain't been authentic, man. You know what I mean? A lot of them are just, you know, screenplay actors. You know, they see what's going on and they want to get in the algorithm, so they get out there, whatever case may be. You know, someone become super thugs and, you know, super saiyan, so to speak. And I mean, they really cupcakes, man. They marshmallows, man. You know what I mean? They're not being true to self, man. You know? And I think that's where, like, a lot of the kickback you'll see me receive, it come from them dudes, man. Well, why CK can do that and he get accepted? You know, why CK can just be CK? Why CK don't gotta do what everybody else is doing? Because I'm my own man. I follow my own rules. You know, I ain't afraid to tell somebody, no, I'm not with it. You know, I do what makes me happy, and it's gonna ultimately take care of my children and my family and friends. Bang, no, Bang, that's the bro. He know he gonna tell you, yo, nah, CK different. Like, I just got to that point, man, where I don't care if I'm accepted by people or what they feel. And the thing I hate most is when a person try to tell me to say something in their words. Who can identify with that, man? Let's be real. You know what I mean? Like, how many times you was doing something and a person tried to put Johnny P, you already know what it is, salute. And the person tried to put their thoughts in your head or their words in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, homie, I do what's going, you know, make me comfortable at nighttime when I sleep. I don't want to be laying in the bed and saying, damn, yo, should I have did that? Like, he told me to say that, but that's not how I really feel. This how these dudes get down, man. You know, you're doing something, they want you to do something according to their liking. Homie, I'm not here for you. You know what I mean? You gonna wear this scar for me? Huh? If I get shot, you gonna feel the pain from that bullet? No. I gotta wear this scar for the rest of my life because of the decisions that I made, and I'm cool. I can live with that. Just like when I get that bag, I'm gonna spend that bag how I want to spend that bag. You know why? Because I made a decision to make certain moves to get that bag. You know what I mean? And people got to start identifying with that. Identify with what makes you happy, bro. Don't go out your way to cater and satisfy these people, bro, because guess what happens? When you need the most, when you actually need something from them, they're going to deny you. Oh, yo, I ain't really got it right now. Or they're going to tell somebody, this nigga asking me for, you know what I mean? You can't find an apartment in NC because I'm a felon. How long you been home, bro? It's a way around that. It's a loophole around that, but how long you been home? That's another thing. You got dudes like that, you know, just trying to get on and, you know, change a square, get an apartment. I don't know, you know, Blizz, I don't know if you have children or what, but, you know, they make it complicated for the dudes that already been through their trial period. That's what prison is a trial period. Some people get life, some people get a second chance. And when you go to your trial period, your trial and tribulations, or whatever case may be, or whatever, they make it hard for you to properly adjust in society. Tim Jones, you already know, salute. They make it hard for you to adjust in society, man. I like traveling and fishing. There you go, Jaron. I mean, facts. I fish too. I just was in Walmart trying to get my fishing license because you know down here in North Carolina you gotta have a fishing license. In Georgia you gotta have a fishing license. Certain places you just can't stop and pop a reel in the water or whatever. You know what I mean? Especially out here when it comes to the trout and stuff like that, they making you get a license. You know, then you're gonna go ahead and pay that $10 for a license. Some places $25 to get your license. I'm trying to get one right now, but every time I get there, the fucking clerk ain't there. But yeah, you know, you gotta start learning to be yourself, man. Yeah, you're gonna experience some criticism, man. You know what I mean? You gonna expect that's what dudes do. They hate. It's the hate. That's what black people do as a nation, as a people. We can't help but hate on the next man for wanting to be himself. L. Bliss, I've been home 20 years. So how you having a problem getting a spot, bro? You gotta get your what you call it. You gotta are you from North Carolina or did you migrate to North Carolina? But even then, if you've been home 20 years, semester ain't supposed to be showing. You know? But yeah, man, you know, and see what I'm doing is right. This is like the rebirth to CK. You know what I mean? The rebirth to CK is this, right? And the process of me rebuilding this channel and getting it back on board the way where it should be at this day and time or whatever. You know what I mean? You from on top, okay, right? To get it back to where it should be, right? I'm giving y'all a brief breakdown of who I am and why people set up these fake obstacles. Because I'm jumping over, I'm hurdling over. I don't really care about, you know, the naysayers. I'm not looking for people to cheer me, yeah, because a lot of people that cheer you are only there to reap the benefits of your labor, man. These people don't care about you, man. They just want to reap the benefits of your label. Eli, the whole system is rigged to destroy us. If you don't take control of your life and play the game, that it's supposed to be, you mean how it's supposed to be played? At a high level, you will continue to falter the way they want us to. That's a fact, Eli. I agree with you. Tim Jones, facts. The real Derrick Jackson. They mad because you grown from your choice and they still stagnant. That's a fact. City Boy Floyd, salute, top of the game. I see you in there. You know what I mean? That's a fact. You know what I mean? Dudes do what they do. Man, the real Jackson, man. I like doing research on business and financial development skills. No doubt, Derrick Jackson. You see how dudes is out there and they's telling y'all what they like to do? Those are people who found themselves. You know what I mean? Bro say he liked to fish. You know what I'm saying? And he put it in the chat that's going to be seen around the world. Know what that means? They've grown to that extent to where I grow at like, yo, bro, as long as you cater to others, you're going to fail yourself, man. For real. You know, I was talking to the brother Big Rock, and he said it. He said, Joe, never abandon your dreams. Because it don't matter. You can paint a picture, write a book, record a song that may blow 30 years later. You recorded it, but somebody heard it and liked it and said, hey, I got an artist that actually want to do that song. And he ended up doing it. Like Dolly Parton, she had a nice song, but Whitney Houston made it a great song. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, never let go of your own personal steering wheel of life, man. Steer your car in any direction you want. Never let others halter your movement. Don't let anybody alter your thinking. You understand what I'm saying? You know, my biggest trigger used to be this right here. CK talking again. He must be drinking. Why I have to be drunk in order to stay how I feel on the fact, especially when you're wrong. If I feel you wrong about something and I tell you, yo, bro, you miscalculated that. You was wrong in that. Don't color me drunk. Don't say, oh yeah, he was drunk, so he was just saying, nah, bro. Nah, I just don't do nonsense. I don't support nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. You know, at some point, I got tired of fighting people battles. I've never really had a personal beef with nobody of my own. Everybody always liked me. I never really had people that disliked me until I started dealing with and protecting the same people that was kicking my back in. You know? Facts, Tim Jones. They definitely be on low vibrations. Chill Bang said, real ones can't be boxed in. We stay evolving. That's a fact. You know, they're gonna see at certain, you know, at certain places on the internet, certain people channels, some that shouldn't even got on YouTube. Always grab my words, my quotes, things that I say to make a living off of it. Because they know one thing about CK, we may throw jabs at them and make it seem like we don't rock with them, but dude be saying the realest stuff. Because I do. You know what I mean? Like when Saigon said, yeah, 90% bloods, it's pussy, this and that, this and that. And I said, you know, F him and this, that. And I meant what I said, man. This is why, right? We come in contact with people. It doesn't matter if you blood, Crip, Nieta, whatever you want to say, right? Muslim, Christian, whatever, right? You have different levels of Christianity. You have radical Christians that'll blow your top off. Rob Jimenez, my fantasy team name was the Gucci Spoons. We came in second, though, shaking my head. Still little Rob Jimenez. You know what I'm saying? But you have certain Christians that'll do you dirty. You have Muslims that'll do you filthy. But then you have Karen Muslims that come, you know, in Muslims' term, they give to Zakat, meaning they give to a kitty or a room that they have in the mosque to give to the people that's less fortunate. You know, the same with the Indians, the Red Dot Indians, the American Indian. They have certain levels of belief. You have some Indians that would take you to war. Yeah, the Red Dot, they would take you to war, chop your hand off with machetes, all that. Then you have those that are more passive and will actually work with you to talk to you to try to figure out what's going on, what's wrong. But even them two, if you push them, they're going to square up. It's time to go. You understand what I'm saying? So don't let people push you, or the word I keep using, to pigeonhole you into a corner, box you in. Now you walking, talking, eating, and thinking like them. They successfully created you, turned you into a robot. Ain't you tired of being followers? Because every time you follow a trend, you're following. You see in TikTok, they do that little move, they do the little dance, even big Boogie do it, this and that, right? You're following the trend. It's a dance, so maybe you can take it as being positive, but you're still following the trend. We're losing creators, man. People don't recreate and create things anymore. I guess it's more easier, simpler to follow the norm. But sometimes the norm is not good for us. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes the norm is not good for us. A good example, for those out in New York, East New York area, Flappers, the Bronx, that actually travel to the Christian Cultural Center. You have Pastor A.R. Bernard. Some of y'all can Google him. Yo, brother deep. And he preached, but when he give his sermon, he don't give that old school, he don't give that sermon. He give that sermon to where he's breaking it down in today's times. He's telling you what's going on. He can take something, a biblical verse, and transform it into what we're going on what's going on in our lives right now. He's not telling you mysticism. He's showing you how to come from up under the mysticism, how to be your own man, how to be your own person. I mean, how to take your dreams and do your best to manifest it to your liking. He's teaching you to be your own leader, how to properly lead and guide your family. So yeah, when I'm in New York, I go to the Christian Cultural Center for him. I haven't found nobody down here because I go to church here and there. I haven't found anybody down here to actually give that word. Everything goes back to, slave hymns and, what I mean, stuff like that. Wade in the water, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody who's going to tell me the reality of what we're going through right now, to understand politics, to understand war, to understand peace, that talk and teaches you about tranquility. When you find tranquility, when you find a peace of mind, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I did. I went away to work, but in the process of me working, I found the peace of mind and helped me better see what was going on. So now you're going to see CK is no longer going to allow people to pull me into their nonsense, because even though they may have started it where people see you on the internet screaming and yelling, they only see you screaming and yelling. They don't see the beginning of how something started. Just like in the street, a dude pop off on you, even though he started it. When you go to jail, the judge, the police, your attorney, they can't see how the incident started. They only see the end result was you bust them up, whether it was an assault charge or a murder. You understand what I'm saying? So people ride off of what they see, and what they see is you. If I'm walking and I'm talking like Soulja Boy, they see Soulja Boy. But people like y'all, that's of the time period, is gonna say, "Oh yeah, he copycatting Soulja Boy. Yo, here relica. He ain't even real. He ain't authentic." And that's what you see today. I mean, West Side Adams Street. What's up, baby? What's up, my dog? You know what I mean? Cutthroat, I see you. Salute. You know what I mean? Derek Jefferson, fact that they just still follow. Jesus Christ wasn't soft, laughing out loud. People get it twisted. That's a fact. Yeah, Christ definitely put work in. Eli, CK, I've been following you since the pandemic when Killer Cav and your whole crew were on. You seem like an outstanding human being who made mistakes in your youth. Glad to see you're doing good. Yeah, Eli, man, listen to me, bro. It ain't easy, man. You know what I mean? It ain't easy staying in tune with positivity, man. I still have my vices. I still have things that trouble me. Sometimes I sit there and I have to bring myself down, because yeah, I've been ready to feed into it. And I'm really about that life. So when I start thinking, I'm like, damn, you know what? What if dude just talking? I really feed into it and then throw my life away. These are the things I go through. These are the self-wars and the fights that I go through. Because yeah, I fight with myself sometimes. Because boy, oh boy, I've been wanting to expose some of these dudes so bad. Not even on the internet, just on some to pull up to see what they really got, because they be talking. Oh yeah, yo, it's a net. Oh, here, old head. It's nothing old about me, bro. You know what I mean? I have the Hebrew Bible and Orthodox Bible too. I like to study different faiths. That's what's up. As you should. That's what's up. The Amazing Spider-Man was good. Salute to you. It was good, homie. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you have to ultimately find yourself. Be you, man. You know? And I'm not saying this, you know, to be rude to anybody, right? I'm not saying it to throw daggers at anybody. These are the things that I've studied within myself and by myself while I was at work. Like, yo, like, look at this dude right here, and look at these cats right here. And everything false. Everything false. Even some of these Bibles, if you read it, and if you have access to the original Black Bible, the one that they banned, you will see nothing is the same. Everything has been edited. Everything has been edited. Like now, pay attention to the foods now. Remember all the foods they said was bad for us? They're now good for us. And a lot of stuff that they said was good for us is now bad. They even got a thing where they saying Cinnamon Toast Crunch is no good. And I used to love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But I'm reading all this stuff and I'm like, yo, wow, like, so all these years, your intensity made us eat the wrong foods? Think about it. True Allah Butler, salute. Peace, Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. You know, I've been leaning heavily back towards, my 5% roots, man. Because after studying, I realized a lot of the lessons that was given to us way back when, a lot of that stuff is manifesting itself right now in today's time. All the gods know, they know. Like, wow, this is manifested in the lesson. That's if you know how to fully comprehend 120 degrees. If you know how to comprehend it and the symbolism and numbers and stuff like that and know what each number represent, when you come down to what it represents, you find the square root of that answer and you realize these things are taking place today. Right now, today's time. Even in the Bible, they talk about Salome and Gomorrah. Salome and Gomorrah is now. Now, look. It's okay to the cross dress. It's okay. It's okay for a man to dress as a woman, wear lipstick, have a sex change. Look at it for what it is. All these women getting BBL. This is Salome and Gomorrah, man. This is it. This is it. Then they go into, Pelon and places like that. Do the history of it. And then you look now, guess what? This is taking place right now. It's taking place right now. Bro, all foods are processed. We were meant to eat oats and grains, no meat. But I love me some ribeye steaks though. Facts, Eli. And we all do that. You know what I mean? We all do that. We all love a steak every now and then. Me personally, I make a mean beef ribs. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Peace, King, salute. Continue to feed the flock. That's what I'm on right now, true. I'm getting back to CK now. You know what I mean? Like, it took me a minute. I had to strip all that negative energy, man. Like bro said, low vibration. You know what I mean? 95% of the people you see online these days are dealing with low vibration. The people around you in the street, low vibration. You know why? They kill all our enthusiasm towards life. These people today are basically living to die. Especially the youth in their mind. I don't know. I don't even think they understand that the term martyr. They ain't trying to become martyrs. They just want to keep spinning the block until they die. Listen to them. I sit around sometime and be vibing. Yeah, bro. Yo, when I die, bro, trust me, bro. I'm gonna have 100 man down under my belt and snap. One day my son sitting in front of me, not even realizing that I was sitting there. He must have forgot because he on the phone told his man, said, yeah, I ain't gonna stop till I got a man down. I hit him. Hey, what you doing, Pop? What you talking about? Oh, my bad, Pop. He snapped right out of it. You know what I mean? But this is how our children think. They think it's okay to spin these blocks and catch man downs. But the good thing out of that conversation is I was happy to hear he don't have a man down. From right there, I snatched him. Now I got him back on the tight reins, and now he's talking about getting a job and so on and so forth. The only thing he asked me is, yo, could I bring my guys with me? I said, yeah, if they're going to work. If they're going to work, yeah, you can bring your guys with you. I need all y'all off the street right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bring them. You know what I'm saying? Bring them. It's okay. They welcome. You know what I mean? Bring them. The more the merrier. For the youth and the youngest that's going to watch this later on when you wake up, you know, a young boy, they sleep all day. So when y'all wake up and y'all look at this, come on, the more the merrier. CK got y'all. Construction job, whatever you want. Maintenance job, come on. You know what I'm saying? Just to get y'all out the street, because I'm tired of seeing all these women crying about their baby got killed. Then you put your moms in such a position that they really believe you got killed and you was innocent. No, he wasn't innocent, but he was following, quote unquote, the norm. He was following the norm. He was following the norm. Brittany, good morning. You know what I mean? You know, he was following the norm. And you know what comes with following the norm? You get the response that comes with following the norm. So if the norm is running around, banging on each other, spinning blocks, guess what happened? Eventually somebody spin your block. And you just might be that lucky number 7 that you might hit the lotto that day. What you gonna tell your mom? Because I can't tell her anything. You know why? I don't quite know what you were doing. But now I had, interaction with you, I knew who you were, I got your thoughts, then I can honestly say, hey, you know what? You had a good kid on your hand, but he was misled. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Because at the same time, these women and these men, the ones that do acknowledge and be around their children, need to understand exactly who your kid is and who he was. See, that's the reality of the game right there. The reality of the game is, do you know your offspring? Do you know yourself? This is why I say identify with self. Because when you identify with self, you start identifying with some of the characteristics that may lie within your children. How you feel about La Brim? Expound. What you mean? Like how I feel about him? Like, you mean, do I like him, or is there something going on with him? Because keep in mind, I've been gone. I haven't been in tune with what's been taking place on the internet and none of the other stuff. So fill me in. What's going on? Freddie's coming for you. Grand Roger, you already know. Salute. 22 Rolling. What's up? What's up, son? You know what I mean? True Allah said, save the seas was an oath we took. That's 100% fact. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. La Brim gave up gangbanging for MAGA. That's good. That's good. That's good. I mean, that's something that La probably should have been did, though. See, La Brim don't have to be in the position he in right now. But this is what I try to show you. Sometime, like myself, some people become so dedicated to a particular thing, movement, ideology, mindset, that we go far and beyond for it and end up getting kicked for it later. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, I couldn't put it no other way than the keep it 100. He was definitely a radical. when it came to the Damu situation. But every radical, every leader isn't a great one. If he was a great leader, he would automatically transcend it into business. And that's every big homie across America, no matter what gang or religion you claim. We have to start teaching our people commerce. We have to start teaching them investments. We have to show them, Linda Germany, salute, good morning, right? We have to show them that you can take an ordinary job and turn it into either a career or your own business. It's nothing wrong with ownership. It's a little headache because you got to pay taxes on your business or your company. So yeah, it's a little headache. You know what I mean? It's a little headache, but it's a good headache when you can get up, stretch your arms early in the morning, go outside, pick what car you want to drive, see your kids smiling. You know what I had to buy this Christmas for my kids? Laptops and PS5s. I'm an Xbox guy myself, but laptop and PS5s. And they got it like that. Even though some was raised to the roof, some wasn't, I was still able to get that for them. You know why? I worked all year long. You know what I'm saying? I worked all year long. And it was like, how do I explain it? It was like somewhat comparable to the streets and how you had to deal with certain GCs. You know, for who don't know what GC is, a general contractor, certain superintendents, like you had to maneuver, you know what I mean? And, you know, slip and slide on certain dudes and certain dudes that didn't really rock with us as a people. You can tell, you can sense their arrogance and you can get that high level of bias. I'm not going to say racism, but they were just biased against certain things. I mean, Detroit here, CK5, Red Team, you already know. Vaya, salute. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you a good example, right? Something happened last night with me, OG Blue, and Loose Cannon, right? Loose read my name, Corey CK King. Hold up. His name say CK, but I'm a Crip. Homie hauled ass out of there, right? This is how extreme the politics are in California. He couldn't allow himself to be seen on the panel with the blood with the CK in his name because in California, that CK would have meant Crip Killer. Here, it just means Corey King or Calvin Klein Design, which those that's Damu know what Calvin Klein Design means. You know what I mean? Which is structured after my name. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm one of the probably the only founders on the East Coast that got his own handshake, his own blood signs. You know what I'm saying? You can't find no other big homie or so-called founders that got a lot of the attributes that I have. But that's because we were thinkers. And that's me, Shaquille, and Pimp. Whatever, you know, ever dudes was thinking, we don't know. And it wasn't just Pimp. You had Robo Jazz, you had Robert Tucker. You know what I mean? That Gungly, certain dudes that this was amongst them, the straight militant. But we were always thinking inside and outside the box. You know? You know, some of the rules we had, like you had to read 15 books a month. You had to be off your gate at a certain time. You couldn't do no gate banging all night. But that was a violation and you was reprimanded for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain dudes, you had to check their DNA. This is what I do. We say what they want, yo, this and that. We never really had no rats and informants amongst us. You know why? We dealt with a lot of strong dudes. And we took our time and we screened dudes. That's why I responded the way I responded when Will told me about Saigon and his statement. I ain't never had no problem with Saigon, and I really stopped dudes from trying to pop his chain. So when I heard that shit kind of took me for a loop. Like, what? Like, this dude, like, you understand what I'm saying? But it's all good. If I see him in public, I wouldn't try to, move on, do nothing to him like that. That's not my thing. But it was a natural response to hear, of all people, him when he was around me, G-Light, all the little L gang homies. He was around us, the vibe was different. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my response to him was what it was. For those that asked me, yo, why I didn't get at Saigon. I responded to something that he said, and Queen Flip kept telling me, yo, nah, bro, like, all of wasn't softest and that pussy, He kept going on, you crazy, even his man on the couch with him was like, nah, bro, that ain't true. Because dudes know it's real ones amongst many. And that's in every walk of life. It's real ones amongst many, no matter how big your situation is, your nation, your basketball team, your football team. It's going to always be real ones amongst. They may not be identified with, because some people, it's not how to be regular, no jury standing around. Because jewelry and clothes don't make you a real man. Money don't make you real. You could be a sucker with a bunch of money. You understand what I'm saying? So money don't make you real. Having the latest cars and fashion don't make you real. What makes you real is your fabric, the fabric of which you was bred. See, you're different. We all come from different cloths, different fabrics. You have wool, polyester, silk, rayon. You have to identify with what your fabric is. You know what I mean? My fabric is steel. That's my fabric, steel. You know what I mean? People used to turn, yeah, I'm 10 toes down. Now I'm a foundation beam, you heard? I don't go nowhere. I don't bend. I don't rust. You know what I mean? So to speak. OG Blue from Queens. Top of the morning, bro, and salute to the panel. OG from Queens in the building. Hit that like button. That's right, Blue. Salute. I gotta give you a rinse too, Blue. You know what I mean? Where 300 at? Where my admins at? I ain't see an admin popping here yet. Where y'all at? But you understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just all about knowing who you are, man. Like right now, if I was up here and I put something crazy in the title, yeah, I'm on your heels, or something extra curriculum. You know what happened? It'd be 400 people in here. Y'all seen my chat before with 800-900 people in here, and they want to hear CK go in. They want to hear the big homie go wild. I got the big homie go wild. Somebody made a whole big homie go wild segment where I'm wilding out when I ain't gonna say their name, but the little dudes is getting at me or whatever case may be, and I was talking crazy. They got thousands and thousands of views behind that, because the big homie will go wild if you mess with me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? I catch wreck like everybody else catch wreck. But I had to refrain from that, because I realized, it's me and the people that look to me to do positive things. So I had to go back to being myself. You see how that works? Because that applied to me too. I'm no different from y'all. I have to conduct myself in a certain manner, because it is people that look to me for wisdom. So now how you going to respect a man that got a whole bunch of wisdom, but he's acting like a third grader? Because sometimes I do get on it like that. You know what I mean? Oh, and don't, they always say CK drunk. Oh, don't catch me drunk, then I really get wild. But when I talk fact, I talk fact. It doesn't matter. Oh, I'm not intoxicated. I talk fact. If I don't like something you did, I don't like it. Don't put me in the alcohol category until I say, hey, listen, I got that juice in my cup. Then you put me in the alcohol category. But until then, understand that I don't have to like anything that another person like. It just is what it is. Life is life, man. Fact is fact. You know what I mean? You have to start being true to your living. Get it? True and living. True and living. Be true to your living. Anything that you live by, morals, principles, G codes. Be true to your living, man. That's what makes you true in living. It don't make you true living by, you know, it don't make you true in living by, you know, well, I seen CK do this, or I seen OG Blue from Queens do this, so that's gonna make me look real right in their eyes. Nah, bro, we gonna look at you like you crazy. What the hell he just did? Especially if you're younger than us, we gonna start to figure out where you learned that from. You had to see one of us do that. You know what I mean? OG Blue, 100-man march, aka Brothers for Life, aka BFL, coming soon. That's a fact. It's Cloud9. Yeah, good to see you back on. Yeah, I'm back, bro. You know, I seen what y'all was confined to. Put it that way. And you're not confined to very much. You know what I mean? Like, it was Animal House out there. I was checking it out every night. Somebody sent me, yo, look at this right here, bro. Like, can you believe this is what's going on YouTube? So I came back to bring the reality of life and of living back to the people. So yeah, the people's champ is back, man. You know what I mean? So spread the word, man. Throughout YouTube, CK back, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not into none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. Don't get on my channel. Yo, CK, I got paperwork I got exposed to do. I don't care. I never cared about it. I don't care now. I had nothing changed. OG Blue and Corey King, we live tonight at 6 p.m. Stay tuned. Great movement coming in effect 2025. That's a fact. You know? Sambos, I mean, how you said Sambos? Sambosas? Salute, top of the game. There go 300. See what I'm saying? See, I said his name, he appeared like Candyman. Boom, I said 300 and came in. What's up? With the hook hanging, what's up? What's up, CK? Who need me? Hey, 300, give OG Blue from Queens a wrench, if you could. Ted Kennedy, what's up? I see you back, homie. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, man, this is what we do to ourselves as a people, man. We follow the likeness, the thoughts, the beliefs, the ideologies, share the concerns of other people before we share those of ourselves. That's what's going on today, man. You know what I mean? Only I can do it. All right, let me see. See, I be trying to see what that shit is. I be trying to work my admins. My admins, you know, I don't play with them. I let them rock out, especially 300. 300, my dog. Okay, I can't do it that way. Let me see. Let me see. So. All right. Now let me see how I get my wrench. Yeah, I get to it in a second, Blue. You know, I'm just getting back, so I got to remember how to regulate these tools. And I pinned the wrong joints. Let me keep forgetting my computer's touchscreen. All right, let me hit the right one right here. This is the one. Oh, that's the one I want to do. All right, but anyway, you know, so it's like this, man. At what point when you going to say to yourself, yo, let me live my life. Let me do what I need to do. It ain't never too late. It's never too late to straighten out the game. You understand what I'm saying? Bruce Hill, salute. I see all my people popping back in here. Stand for some time, or don't stand at all. Together, we stand divided, we fall. You know what I mean? True Allah, PCK. The YouTube streets are based on the 85 was poison, animal eaters exposing low-hitting fruit from the garden. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day or whatever, you got to understand, yo, what you want out of life. Who you plan to be in your children's eyes. I almost lost my son hiding me from my son because I didn't want him to be a part of the streets. And he ended up taken to the streets. Why? Because the more I hid, the more his mother and people around her family members, other people in the street told him. They told him, "Who your pops, man? Your pops was a dog with it. It's that. Blah, 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 blah." And so eventually when I realized my error, his moms have made a bunch of errors, but I realized my error. I had to go back and sit him down and have a conversation with him and then explain to him why I tried to shield him from who I really was as a person back then, as opposed to the person who I am now today. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You know? So at the end of the day, figure out who you gonna be. You know what I mean? Figure out who you gonna be. I had a couple of issues and topics I want to raise today. I had conversations with certain people, whatever case may be, and you know, I didn't really want to go into a certain window. You know, people get emotional and get offended. You know, when you mention them, they mention you all day though. You know what I mean? They mention you all day though. But as soon as you say, yeah, you know, so and so, you know what I mean? And they're not gonna attack, but it's just the fact that you calling me and you have a problem with something without knowing where I go. Like a lot of y'all in here, true a lot, all y'all been watching me for a minute. Yeah, I know I touch on some things Monday, come back with my original topic Tuesday, but then backdoor into that subject so I can properly expound to let the people know exactly what and who I'm talking about. And so, you know, instead of dudes looking at what I do and how I do it and learning, they're going to sit and rebuttal and fight it. But if you pay attention, your channel will be better. Because whatever the people don't get today, I'm going to backdoor and reiterate briefly tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. If you try to hit everything at one time, one day, one segment, you're never going to complete your mission. The people never going to get that message. Never. Because there's always something they can't comprehend or, should I say, understand, because we say so much. We read inside the chat. So while we read inside the chat, I might want to say, hey, this cup is light green. I don't know if you can see the cup. There we go. This cup is light green. But I might say, yeah, because you know the green and forgot to say cup. So you're going to be there and say, yo, CK, what's green? But because I'm distracted and doing other things, I forgot to mention I was talking about a green cup and not a green coat. You understand what I'm saying? But to each is his own, man. You know what I mean? Uptown, salute. Stone to the bone, salute. Yeah, I see all my people filing in here. I like that. I like that. I like that. You know what I mean? Come up here and get this good old wisdom, man. I got some vibes for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, have you ever asked yourself, have you ever been in a situation where you needed to do something, get in somewhere just to make a few dollars to survive? And you sat down when you went through your phone, looking, trying to figure it out. There was nobody you can call. Think about it. Oh, when you the giver, it's a whole bunch of people online and on deck, up close and personal in your face. Hey, hip hop raised me. Salute. Right? It's a bunch of them. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of them. When you got it, But when you don't got it, who's there for you? You know what I mean? For some reason, I don't know why I picture Hassan Campbell face singing "Who Can I Run To?" You know, Hassan a funny dude, right? But he would have had a song for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hassan, man. But he would have had a song for that because it's a true fact. When you need, there's nobody you can run to, bro. Nobody. Yeah, y'all probably laughing too. Y'all probably can figure, y'all can picture Hassan singing that shit, right? But at the end of the day, nobody's going to be there when you need them. But the whole world will be at your feet, your beck and call when they know you got it. You know what I mean? When they know you got it, you're going to have 1,000,001 people there, man. It's just how it is, man. They're going to come with the hoopla. They're going to come with the drummers, the band, the whole parade, the whole joint to praise you. You that man. You him. But fall off and see who got your back. Fall off and see who got your back. When dudes think you fall off, oh, you ain't got no haters. Think about it. I was going for a year and some change. Who you heard dogging me out, banging on me? Nobody. Except for the ones that knew I was still up. I'm still doing good. Those dudes that mention me. Not really get too salty with it, but they'll mention, yeah, you know, when CK, and that shoot by, because they're seeing me in traffic. They see me still hopping out of coops and all that. So they're not really banging on me. Banging on me. You know what I mean? But the ones that think you fall off, you're not even worth a mention. You know what I'm saying? You're not even worth a mention. You know what I mean? You're not even worth a mention. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. I don't think, you know what I mean? I look at that man in the milk, man, talking about academics being canceled for trying to groom a 15-year-old, whatever that is. You know what I mean? But, you know, it just is what it is, man. You know? Anytime you in need, I don't care if you need Pampers for your baby. See how many people give you $20 for a box of Pampers, because the smallest box of Pampers costs $19.99 now. See who's there. You better hope and pray Mama Love got it. Hey, Ma, I need Pampers for my baby. Because guess what? The immature clown that made the baby ain't going to want to give it to you. Might have a pocket full of money. Then you always looking for money. Homie, the baby always got to eat. Homie, that baby always has to be changed. Babies pee about 25 to 30 times a day. Yeah. Yeah. Some people, hip hop caviar, salute. Some people get by because that baby will stay soggy for a while. They get tired of changing the Pampers. But a parent like me, and God willing, I thank them for the women that have children for me. They take the time and care, and they not only wipe them down, they put baby powder on them and all that to prevent rashes and stuff like that. Or I see them put the A&D ointment, whatever, so they don't get diaper rash. Thank you, God. Because I would have flipped my wig to see my child run around with a soggy pamper all, you know what I mean, a shitty pamper, bro. But some people do that not because they want to do it, they can't afford the Pampers. You know what I mean? They can't afford the Pampers. So yeah, you're gonna see a wet little kid run around for about an hour because they don't let them pee 2 or 3 times before they change that diaper. See, I'm just giving you all the raw stuff. You know what I mean? right? I'm just giving y'all as raw as I can give it to y'all, man. A lot of these women are not bad mothers and parents, man. The dudes who create the baby will not participate or contribute to the proper upbringing, hygiene, and cleanliness of that child. So this is why you see certain women that have multiple children by different men. It's not because they just out there dots. When they realize he won't do X, Y, Z, and then a guy like me or a guy like 300 or a guy like 22 Ronin come and we're willing to put that work in, guess what happened? She surrender and give all herself to us with the hopes of us to not only do it with what we started doing, but to continue doing so. But if the relationship don't work with us, eventually they move on to someone else who may have similar qualities of a provider. So all our sisters that got a lot of kids are not dots. They're not hoes, or none of that. They just women that really don't have that strength or that power to do it on their own, and they just in that thing where they need a man. They feel like they got more strength than having a man, so they go and they pursue a man. But I once heard by a scholar that a woman can't choose a man. A good man has to find you. And this is where our sisters go wrong at. They go out and try to find a man. You can't go find a man. A man has to find you. Oh, it's going to be a bunch of dudes catcalling, but that good man's going to stand out and he's going to find you. Doesn't matter at a red light, in McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's, Chinese restaurant, roller skating ring, the movies. Life has a way of taking form without us trying to manipulate it. Life is going to be life. Life is going to take you where you're supposed to be taken, providing you first identify with yourself, who you want in your life, not who, but what kind of human you want in your life. I want an aggressive man. I want a manly man. Oh, I want a sweet woman. Some dudes like, I call it toxicity. Some people like a toxic woman that's going to curse, scream, hit on them, and then want to go to the sack. Some people like that. And this is why you see a lot of stuff going on. People confined to the ghetto. There's no growth. Some people is never going to feel what it feels like to own a house, to grow up with a fence in the backyard. You know why? You're too busy serving the ghetto. You're serving the ghetto, bro. When you're doing toxic stuff, you're creating babies but won't take care of them. I have a relationship with all my children. They're not in the same household, but they get treated the same. When the women say, hey, Corey, I need, oh, I provide. I provide. You know what I'm saying? I provide. I ain't sitting around playing. I can't afford to. Them little mouths still got to eat. Them little feet still need sneakers and stuff like that. Every child needs love. It doesn't matter if you fathered that child, if you're a stepfather. Every kid needs love. Every kid needs to understand what respect looks like. You can't raise a child off of disrespect. That's abuse. Because make no mistake, once a kid gets to a certain age, even though they're still a kid, their mind starts to develop of that of a young man. That means that they can see, they can feel, they can touch. They know when a person's intentions are pure. They know when a person's intentions are bad. And when the kids sense you don't mean them, their mom, whatever, aunt, anything, no good, they're going to stray away from you. They're going to shy away from you because they understand, yo, this dude is poison. I got to stay away from him. What he on? And through that, they wake the parent up. Hey, mom, yo, I just seen this guy do this right here. Like, what was that about? He didn't do that. He did that. So now she begins to look. And then when she see you do it, she realized, oh, I misjudged. I misjudged. You know why? Following the norm. Don't chase no woman. Don't chase no man, man. Let that love find you. Real love, true love will find you. Will find you. You just have to be available. A lot of your women out there, you deserve to be cherished and to be loved on. But because you allow the slick talker to get through the door first, when that man is standing right there the whole time, once you become occupied, that man's not going to want to step in your direction. Especially if this dude's a knucklehead, he don't want no smoke. You already know. Salute. You know what I mean? But yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. You know? It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? You know? Chris with Georgia, I see you. Salute. You know what I mean? So you have to pick your destination. You have to pick your angle in which you're going to attack life. Life ain't easy, man. Trust me, man. I'm a living testament of it. You know? Other people can testify to that. Life ain't easy, man. It really ain't. It don't even appear to be easy. But you can make it as smooth as silk if you take your time and work on you. When I say work on you, I mean work on you, your wife, because I'm not going to do certain things without making sure my woman is on the same level I'm on. That's what a lot of other women get it twisted. He ain't there just for sex because you're cute. You have to bring other things to the table. Like I was watching, I don't know how I forget his name. I talk about him all the time. But I was watching the brother talk, and he said this. Back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, women wasn't really allowed to work. So the man had to take care of the family and pay all the bills. These days, technically, women get hired quicker and more faster than men. So yeah, in some cases, I believe the woman should carry half the bills. Or at least be there for moral support after men fall off. But a lot of you women just want to be taken care of and keep what's yours in your pocket and don't care what the man is going through. And then once he fall, you know what they say? Oh man, you ain't shit all. You start looking in the direction of another man, but had you played your part as his backbone, as a part of his foundation, he wouldn't have fell. Yeah. And I can say that from a position of knowing what it feels like to have a woman have your back. You know, I'm not pointing the finger, but some of y'all just never felt what it feels like to have a woman have your back. Hood TMZ, salute. What's good, homie? You know what I mean? And it just ends. Power car, see you top of the game. Good morning. So a lot of people don't understand that, man. No. You can't judge a book by its cover, but you can, express what you read after you read the book. You know, it's certain levels to the game. It's certain levels of understanding. Everybody's not going to comprehend the book according to how I comprehend the book. You understand that? Everybody's not going to do that. You know what I mean? With that said, you know, see my people stomping the yard, they moving around and all that. So I'm gonna bring this live to a head, man. But think about what I said, man. Think about everything that I said. Go back over this video. And tomorrow when I come online, you know what I mean? Let me know. Let me know what you think. If you think I erred somewhere, I said something that wasn't correct. Hey, look, I stand to be corrected. If I can see what you point out, I'll give you your props on the screen. Yo, bro, so you was right. I erred. But on this one right here, I know for a fact I didn't err, man. I never err when it comes to, you know, the ins and out of life, relationship, struggle, you know, stuff like that. All right. So with that said, I see y'all tomorrow morning between 6 and 6:30, man. Rise and grind flow. 300. Salute. You know my slogan. Grocery sell more than dope. Peace.